6 victims. One of them, one of our own.
Do anything to get ahead.
You truly prepared?
Every major studio passed on the novel. Kim Basinger won an Oscar for 15 minutes of screen time, and it lost Best Picture to Titanic, which film history has spent 30 years quietly correcting. This is L.A. Confidential, the 1997 crime film that was nearly never made and never should have worked. James Ellroy's 1990 novel was 500 pages of overlapping timelines, dozens of major characters, and prose so dense it read like a police report written by a man who had genuinely lost his mind. Hollywood called it unfilmable. What nobody counted on was screenwriter Brian Helgeland and director Curtis Hanson, stubborn enough to try. Helgeland compared cutting it down to amputating limbs from a living body. Entire subplots gone. Characters readers had loved, gone. They would win the Academy Award for Best Adapted Screenplay. Helgeland later said the hardest cut was a scene he loved so much he rewrote it 12 times. It never made the film. He never revealed what it was. The studio wanted big American names for the 3 leads. Hanson cast 2 virtually unknown Australians and a fading American star. Russell Crowe and Guy Pearce were essentially nobodies in the American market in 1997. Kevin Spacey, coming off The Usual Suspects and C7N, almost walked away. He was concerned about playing what he read as a supporting role. What changed his mind was a single conversation with Hanson, who told him the most important scene was a quiet moment where Vincent realizes he cannot remember why he became a cop. Spacey stayed. Kim Basinger won Best Supporting Actress for approximately 15 minutes of screen time. She brought a quiet, devastating intelligence to Lynn Bracken that most actresses would have overplayed. She went still and internal. She gave you a woman who had made peace with every compromise she ever made, and wore that peace like armor. 15 minutes, 1 Oscar.
The Night Owl.
I don't know. I never heard of the Night Owl.
The name Rollo Tomasi is not an Ellroy's novel. Hanson and Helgeland built it from scratch. Ed Exley invented the name as a child for the man who murdered his father and was never caught. Every decision Exley makes is an argument against the idea that the guilty walk free while the honest suffer. It is one of the most elegant pieces of character construction in any American screenplay. James Cromwell was cast as Captain Dudley Smith specifically because his natural presence radiates decency. Every reassuring scene is a trap being set. When the reveal lands, it works not because it is surprising, but because it reframes everything. The warmth was real and the evil was real simultaneously. The ending was tested with preview audiences who preferred a cleaner resolution. Hanson cut those versions. He wanted the immediate victory and the unease of the larger truth at the same time. The corruption was not in one man. It was in the architecture. L.A. Confidential lost Best Picture to Titanic. In the 30 years since, the critical consensus has decisively reversed. The film is cited by Christopher Nolan, David Fincher, and Paul Thomas Anderson as a foundational influence. It survived without the statue, which might be the most L.A. Confidential ending imaginable. Subscribe 90s Playback for daily new videos and press the bell icon so you don't miss any update.